Okay, so we have another ASMR Tesla drive while doing Amazon. And I'm going to use this time to talk to you guys about ways to make some extra money and stay motivated. So that being said, welcome everybody. We are on a late night Amazon route, 3 hours into $75, and hopefully we have a safe, good route. Now this route is within Turn right. Why would I turn right? Oh, let's turn that precondition off because we aren't going there anymore. Let's turn that off. I'm tripping. Okay, so where is this? Where is the one? Why is it wanting me to go that way and then go back that way? That doesn't make sense. Okay, whatever. All right, so like I said, we are doing some Amazon, late night Amazon. I don't usually do. Okay, we gotta turn her off. I don't usually do Amazon at night, just because I'm not really a big fan of driving at night. But there was some money out there, so I figured, why not go chase that bag? You know, we're not chasing the bag. We are just trying to stay motivated and get to that next level of success, you know, because a lot of people like to gatekeep information, and I'd be lying to say that I won't gatekeep information as well. But I mean, I've put in a lot of work, and you know, personally, you should feel like the work that you've put in is worth something, right? You can't just sell yourself short by not adding value to the work that you've put in. So if you want to help people get to where you are or get to a decent level in life, you know, you can fast track them by, you know, maybe having a course or, you know, teaching them your strategies on how you got to where you are. Now, that being said, I use YouTube to give you guys free information. So that way, you know, I'm not keeping it all to myself. And I also use it to motivate people, because a lot of people like to make excuses for why they aren't where they want to be in life and why they can't make any money. So I want to show you guys, for example, by doing Amazon, right? I do Amazon because, you know, it brings extra income that I don't have to use my own 9-to-5 money to pay for things, or, you know, or actually I use it for my own spending. Like if I want to maybe go out to eat, or if I want to, you know, treat myself to something nice, that's what I use Amazon Flex for. Now my paycheck goes to paying bills and making sure that I'm able to take care of my family and stuff like that. But all my side hustle, I call them side quests, I use that money to take care of everything else. So that's what you guys need to do. You guys need to figure out what is something you can do that will help you bring in some extra income and won't make you feel like you're just working your butt off, you know, just to barely have nothing. You know, because life is difficult. Life is very difficult, and things happen, and you want to have a plan. You want to have a strategy. You want to set yourself up for success at the end of the day. And success doesn't have to mean, you know, you making $100,000 in a year, or, you know, $1 million in a year. Success could be, you know, you finally being able to buy that new car that you've always wanted, or you've been able to put your kids in school at a private school, or your older kids, maybe you getting them into college, paying for them to go to college without having to get a financial aid, or, you know, they get a full scholarship. Whatever. Success can mean multiple things. It doesn't have to mean just getting all the money in the world. As long as you're happy and you've reached a milestone that you felt like was that you could never reach, but you finally did it, that's success to me. So anytime I'm able to hit a milestone that I would have never thought I'd be able to hit, that's my version of success. And that's what I'm here to preach. That's what I'm here to talk to you guys about, is ways that you can do that. Now, if you work a 9 to 5, there is no excuses. You have the money, you have extra money to invest in yourself. So do that. Stop spending all your money on materialistic things and things that you're not going to be able to take with you when you're gone, because you are going to go someday. And to be honest, that's one of the main reasons why I stay motivated, is because I know that I only have one life to live. So I want to do the most with that time while I'm still here. I want to make sure that I have something for my kids. And I know you guys probably hear me say that all the time, but that's the truth. Like, I have to, it's like, I don't feel like I'm going to be successful if I don't leave something for my kids to have. So, that's what I'm working on. I want to make sure that they have things that they need, that if they do decide they want to go to college when they get older, they can do that. They don't have to rely on, trying to figure out how they want to do that. If they want to buy their first home, which personally, I think that's what I would invest my money into when they got older, is buying them their first house. If they go to college, they go to college. I would prefer them going to college off of a scholarship. But if they don't, I'd rather get them their first house, because whether they want to live in it or not, they'll have their own piece of land. They'll have their own real estate they could use to, at that time, who knows if Airbnb will be around. I'm pretty sure it will be. But if they want to rent it out to somebody, they could do that. If they want to eventually sell it and take profit, they could do that. But I still want to get them their own piece of real estate, because it's important. Like, people don't understand how important having your own piece of land is. Like, when I first bought my home, let me back up. Before I bought my home, I did not want to buy a house. I was that guy that was like, no, I'm not doing it. It's so dumb. Like, not that it was dumb, but like, I didn't see the purpose in having to fix things when things go wrong, or just, that's what the thing that scared me the most is I kept worrying about having to fix stuff when things go wrong. And stuff is going to go wrong. Like, literally, when we bought our house, we had water issues that luckily got taken care of before we actually like made the complete purchase, and we didn't have to come out of pocket for it. But it was like a $10,000 job. Like, it was pretty expensive. So luckily, we were able to not have to take care of that. And, it's stuff like that is why I didn't want to buy a home. But honestly, I'm so glad I did, because first of all, in the Black community, it's not something that we get a chance to do. Like, we don't get a chance to buy, properties or real estate or buy a home, because it's not something that's taught to us. We don't know the resources for it. We don't have the resources for it, because we think materialistic things or selling drugs or all that stuff is the stuff we're supposed to do. And it's not. Like, why can't, we be taught stocks? Why can't we be taught, real estate? Those are the two most important things that successful people have, that I see, that I follow, is stocks and real estate. So that's what I try to invest my money into. Now, I'm not the best. Like I said, I only have one home so far. I am trying to work on getting another property, but I know in due time, so I'm not rushing that. And it is expensive. It's not cheap. It's not cheap to get multiple properties. To get your first one, I would say it's not expensive, depending on where you live, obviously. But it's a lot easier to get your first property. So if you do decide to get a property, make sure you either get like a duplex or something where you can like rent out the other side and make some profit on it. But besides that, stocks, anybody can get into stocks. Stocks is probably the easiest way to invest in yourself and be able to make extra money on top of your money. Now, depending on which way you go about it, you can either do stock options or just invest your money in the stocks. I suggest investing your money in the stocks just to learn how it all works, just to understand. And when you're investing, invest into companies where you spend your money the most. So for example, if you're spending your money buying the newest iPhones every year, if you love your shoes and you love to just buy all the new shoes in the world, invest in a Nike. You should have more Nike shares than you have more pairs. Bars. Damn, I got bars. You should have more Nike shoe or more Nike stock than you do Nike socks. Okay, let me stop. But anyway, like, you get what I'm saying. Like, that's what you should be. That's a flex. It's a flex to have more stocks than material items, in my personal opinion. So that's what you want to do. Invest your money. You know, stop thinking you need to have all these pointless things when you just don't. You don't need that stuff. So invest that money, y'all. Like, don't be afraid to learn a new skill. And I personally think stocks is probably one of the easiest things to learn because you're already spending your money with these companies. You're already spending your money on Nike, you're spending your money on Amazon, you're spending your money at Walmart, you're spending your money with Apple, Xbox. Those are the companies you need to be investing your money in. Think about, though, your grandparents, and depending on your household, I'm pretty sure someone in your family invested in the stocks and they're looking pretty good right now, right? So like people that invested in Coca-Cola back in the day when Coca-Cola started, not that long ago, but you know what I mean? You get what I'm saying. Like, invest in companies that are long-term, that is gonna be here for a long time. We know those companies. We see it all the time. Like I said, Nike, Apple, Amazon, technology companies. Technology companies are the future. If you don't know that right now, I'm telling you, put your money into technology. Put your money in AI companies, NVIDIA. What's the other one? NVIDIA, Meta. What else? What else we got? There's one more I'm forgetting. I can't believe I'm forgetting this one. AMD, companies that make the chips for computers. Those are a lot of the companies that you can put your money into that's going to help you in the future. But if you don't want to get that deep, just simply invest in the companies that you spend your money with. That's the easiest way to understand stocks. And you don't have to buy the entire stock. You can start by putting $1 in every day into one specific stock. $1 a day, that's $7 a week that you invest into one stock, and do that for a month. And then the next month, bump it up to $2 a day. And each month, just keep bringing it up to $3, $4 or $5. Eventually, you'll just grow it. And then at the end of the year, watch how much of your percentage you're up. Let me give you an example. You probably put all your money in your savings account, and that money in your savings account isn't making you anything. You're not making any money. It's not growing. It's growing very, very, very small. It's not doing anything for you. It's not working for you. So instead of you doing that, take that money and put it in the stocks. Dollar cost average in the stocks. You don't have to buy the whole shares. You don't have to do that. I don't recommend doing that personally. Now, if you do that, then try to just dollar cost average after you've bought an entire share. So if you buy one share of Apple, you should be putting more money into it after or when it goes down. So if it goes down 5%, you should be putting more money into that. So I hope that you guys understand that life and investing does not have to be that difficult. You can make it very simple, and it takes some strategy and it takes some discipline. If you're not disciplined enough, you're not going to do it. You're going to continue. You're going to do it for maybe a week and then go back to spending your money on dumb things, buying all these, trying to impress people. And that's another problem. We love to try to impress people that don't even matter, that don't care about us for real. These people do not care about us. but we want to impress them for some reason. I don't know why we do that to ourselves, but we have to stop that. Like, we absolutely have to stop doing that. Why can't I just go straight and then turn left? Let's see. Like, we have to stop doing that. We have to believe in ourselves. We have to believe that, you know, we can make it out of this poverty and this stress, even if things aren't going well right now. Stop eating out. Stop spending all your money on going to these restaurants and trying to impress women and men. Like, you know, take that money and invest it in yourself. I guarantee you, if you invest your money into yourself, you're going to come out way ahead of most people that's in the same age group as you, or even older than you, or younger than you. Like, you're going to come out way ahead if you can stay disciplined enough, create a strategy for yourself, have some goals. Like, you'll come out way ahead doing that than just thinking you need to impress people. You don't need to impress people. You just need to invest in yourself. I know that's probably so boring and so annoying to hear. Like, I sound like your dad or something, but it's the truth. I wish I would have listened to my parents when I was young. I wish I would have listened to a lot of people when I was young, but it's never too late. It's not too late. I'm in my 30s, and this is why I'm telling you guys this, because a lot of you are young watching this content, and like, I want to inspire you. And even if you're not young, you might just are trying to find a way out or find a way to change your life. You know, that's what I did. I started watching YouTube, and I started watching people that are doing things that I want to do, not like silly stuff. You know, I try to watch people that are investing their money and, you know, doing things that I want to do in my life. So I hope that I'm motivating you guys. I hope that I'm helping you understand that life can be easy and it doesn't have to be hard, even though we all know it's going to be hard. We all know life isn't easy. Okay. So, let's change how we do things in 2025. You got to stay consistent. As you can see with me, I told myself that I am going to make a video every single day on YouTube, because that's what I want to do. I believe that I am a content creator, and so far I am 2 months straight of making content, and I wanted to get monetized within 30 days, and I'm not, but I'm not going to let that get to me, because we will be monetized probably the first week of March. So I do appreciate all of you guys so much. Like, you don't even understand how much I appreciate you. And I hope that you guys can stay the course and believe in yourself and don't give up. All right. That's all I have for you guys. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. We are trying to reach 10,000 subscribers, because once we do, I will be giving away $200. All right. Scoofy here. Subscribe to the channel, and I'm out.